What's up, nerds? I'm Wes.
And I'm Aaron.
Today we're back taking a look at Chronicles of Crime again. This time it's the Millennium series.
The Millennium series is the next three standalone games in the Chronicles of Crime series. They are big boxes that have 4 scenarios in them, and possibly more if we unlock more stretch goals.
The options are 1400, 1900, and 2400. So you've got like back in olden day France, 1900 is like turn of the century, and then you've got 2400 with like cyborgs and nonsense. We haven't played the second two yet. We've only played this one, but it's good.
It's good. If you've played the original Chronicles of Crime, you're very familiar with the way it works. You're going to be using an app to scan items, to scan people, to scan locations. It'll give you information. You can, when you're in certain locations, you can hit view the room and you can like search around. And it's kind of got like an AR aspect. If you have 3D glasses things, you can hook it to your phone and like see it kind of 3D. It's really fun. This is just giving you whole new scenarios where now you're back in the 1400s, and you're not going to be able to use DNA and more advanced things. This is more like, let's go talk to a bunch of people.
And in the Millennium series, they do add a few new mechanics to the game. In 1400, the 3 things they add are you are like pseudo-psychic, so you have dreams of crimes that haven't happened yet or already happened or are currently happening. Yeah. What's that movie called? Where they dream and the little balls pop down? This is what I mean, Tom here. He knows the movies.
Yeah, so you have visions, which are those, those dreams, and they're on cards. So there's actual visual clues on here that you don't really know what they're for yet until you start finding items or seeing the people, and you're like, wait, this is that person from my vision. I should talk to them.
And they kind of guide you on what to ask people about. Like, oh, in this example, this guy is sitting in front of a bottle, and I've seen that person, and I found that bottle, so you don't get to go on, like, I had a dream about you in this bottle, and you get information that way.
Well, you can, but if you haven't actually found the bottle, like...
And even just, like, it steers you in the right direction. It's like a subtle clue, like, okay, if I'm kind of stuck, I do know that something with that guy in that bottle, so I'm going to kind of go in that direction and see what I can find. The next thing that it adds is a new row on your evidence board, which is for items that you've heard about but don't physically have in your possession. So if somebody talks about that bottle, so we know there's this bottle that's important, it's in my dream, I want to go find that bottle, but you don't have it, you can put the bottle card in that row, and now you're able to go and ask people about that bottle, even though you don't have it. And you don't get a lot of information because, when you ask your home, they're like, oh, yep, I know about, that sounds like an expensive wine, but until you find it, I don't know a whole lot. But you could also ask people, and they're like, oh, I saw a bottle over there.
Yeah, and you also stored a password in there because it's something you can have, but it's not really a physical thing to have. So, like, it was a good way to use this, like, pseudo... Possession, yeah, like, with, like, the bottle. It's, like, information, or, like, if you hear about a murder weapon, or you hear about something... It goes there until you actually find that thing, which is really cool.
And part of why you need that differentiation is because the other new mechanic they add is your trusty dog familiar, which, any game where you get to have a dog that comes around with you is awesome. And so when you have physical items in your possession, you can scan the dog and then scan the item, which is like showing that item to your dog and letting him sniff it. And you get to see how he responds. So he could go track it down. He could get really upset. He could go up to a specific person.
And it points you in the right direction. Like, hey, maybe this person, they're connected to it, obviously.
Yeah, or it helps you find a new location you haven't been to before. So those are the 3 new things that this adds, in addition to just new scenarios, new themes, and new experiences in the Chronicles of Crime.
Yeah, the visions, the dog, and that extra row definitely enhanced the game that was already fun to play, but I really like the visions. Having these just does help enhance it a lot. You're able to, have a little bit of a clue when you start out super fresh and you're like, I don't know what's going on here.
I feel like they add more deduction to the game too, because it's not just, you know, I have these clues and I'm going along this path, and like obviously I talk to this person, they tell me this, so I talk to this person, they tell me this, go to this place, find this person, go here. Now you've got a little bit more clues, and you're thinking about like, how does this tie in? Remember, he's wearing that necklace, so we know this person maybe saw that necklace because they were together when he was wearing it. Which makes it more logical and deduction. You feel more like an investigator, not just a storyteller.
Yeah, and I don't feel like you would get this clue from that person unless you saw it this way. Like,
or you may not even think to ask them about that thing, because why would you? Unless you were going around and just saying, like, new person, ask about every single thing.
Which if waste a bunch of time.
Yeah, if you're going for the time score, then you don't want to do that.
If you played Chronicles of Crime before and you're looking for more games for your future game nights, look no further. You need to get these 3 Millennium standalone games. Or, if you've never played Chronicles of Crime, this is the best time to get in on it, because you can get the discount if you buy all 3. And also, you know, if you love just like escape room style games, like the Exits and things like that, if you never played Chronicles of Crime, has a very familiar feel where it's like, you know, you're looking for clues, you're trying to figure out a puzzle games. That's what this is. It's a lot of fun. You got the interactivity with your app. What else should we tell them?
If you do want to hear a little bit deeper thoughts into what we think about Chronicles of Crime, we do have a full review of the base game, as well as the first 2 expansions to that game, the Noir expansion, and I think Welcome to Redwood or Redview. We've got videos for all of those already. Definitely check those out if you want more information, or check out the Kickstarter page. I'm definitely excited to see what other scenarios come in 1400. I'm excited to find out about 1900. I'm most excited about 2400 because I really like, with an app integrated game and you already have the technology and now you're in the future, I'm really looking forward to see how the game changes in that setting. So if you guys want to check out more information, definitely click on the link in the description box down below to check out the Kickstarter page. I definitely recommend you back this game.
While you're down there, subscribe to our channel so you'll never be bored.